Hi, hello everyone. I warmly welcome you to my channel Leadership 2020, transforming accounting and finance professionals into leaders. This is basically a first video on this channel, and this is an introductory video where I would like to introduce to you all my channel, that is Leadership 2020. I have some vision, mission, and some objectives behind this channel to support the global community of accounting and finance professionals. In fact, my aim is to develop or form a global community of accounting and finance professionals. And also I would like to talk about finance transformation and the fast changing role of accounting and finance as a result of emerging technologies and the changing business needs and the expectations of business from the accounting and finance professionals to act as their finance business partners and the strategic advisors. I highly encouraged you all, accounting and finance professionals, to like this video, to subscribe to my channel, and click on the bell icons because I'm going to upload lots of high value videos in the coming days from my conferences, seminars, from also online presentations on very useful and highly valuable topics of transforming accounting and finance professionals from the bean counter or a number cruncher to the finance business partner or the strategic advisor. First of all, before jumping on to this channel, let me first introduce myself and my background, my professional background. My name is Muhammad Zishan Takhi. I am a trained and certified strategist from Middle East CFO Alliance Academy that is based in New Jersey, USA. And I'm also acting as their team leader for their Dubai chapter, where I am leading more than 200 senior accounting and finance professionals in Dubai. I'm also a member of Athenium Expert Platform, that is basically a global knowledge sharing platform which connects world-renowned consulting firms, investment firms, and corporations with world-renowned experts in different fields. So I am on their accounting and finance expert platform. And my last project with them was with EY Singapore, where we worked on working capital management best practices, and it was a very great experience for me. I am also a public speaker and researcher on strategy, leadership, and emerging technologies, including big data analytics, AI, blockchain, RPA, machine learning. I'm currently working on some research projects also of big data and analytics with University of Wharton, as well as on some emerging technologies like blockchain with NCR in Seed based in Canada. Regarding my work experience, I have almost 14 years of work experience in the field of accounting, finance, strategy, and operations within diversified range of industries within Asia and Gulf region. Currently, I am leading FP&A section in one of the UAE's federal government organization in the ICT sector. During my 14 years of tenure, I hold some senior level positions, including Senior Manager Finance and Operations, FP&A Finance Business Partner, Head of Accounts and Finance. I completed my training from PwC. I am a member of ACCA. And during 2014, I also acted as ICWQPRT, that is Qualified Person Responsible for Training and ACCA Mentor, where I mentored young students and trainees who were pursuing CA from ICW and ACCA in my organization, which was basically the approved employer of ACCA and ICW. So this was just my brief background of my profile. If you would like to know more about me, you can visit to my LinkedIn profile. I will share the link in my contact details at the end of this video. So just let us start with some alarming predictions that is being made by some world-renowned organization on accounting and finance. So if you see the first statement, that is according to the World Economic Forum, report on the jobs landscape in 2022, accountant and auditors jobs are amongst the top 10 declining jobs by 2022. And that is, mainly because of the emerging technologies like robotic process automation, artificial intelligence, blockchain, which are going to automate lots of accounting and bookkeeping tasks and auditing tasks. And it's not so far, we are in 2019 and they're talking about 2022, just after 2 to 3 years' time. So the emerging technologies are really impacting accounting and finance profession at a very significant level, and this is the time we need to upskill ourselves in order to not only survive but also thrive in this wave of emerging technologies, innovations, and disruptions. And this is basically the purpose of my channel, to support my accounting and finance community around the globe to develop themselves and to make them abreast of the latest developments in the accounting and finance industry. If you see the second statement, that is AICPA CEO, according, the AICPA, that is American Institute of Certified Public Accountant. It's a very prestigious professional accountancy body in the USA. Their CEO made a very alarming prediction that the accounting industry could be negatively affected by changes in technology, losing more than 1 million jobs. So here you can see how significant the impact would be. Then if you see the third statement, that is according to survey of 1,400 CFOs of companies of different size and industries by a finance and accounting job placement firm, that is Robert Half Management Resources. According to their recent survey, the vast majority expect senior accountants to have increasing amounts of their time devoted to non-traditional functions such as strategic planning and information technology projects. And unfortunately, as you all know, in our curriculum of professional accounting qualification like ACCA, CA, or CMA, there's major focus is on the accounting and auditing and financial management. With very few topics are there, few subjects are there on business and strategy and communication, but really that is not sufficient. That is not enough to transform the accountants from the bean counter number cruncher into finance business partner or the strategic advisors. That is basically the need of this time. The accounting and finance professionals should transform themselves into strategic leaders and the finance business partners in order to survive in this wave of emerging technologies, innovations, and disruption that is going on into the market. So what's my vision, mission, and goals and objective? First of all, my vision is to build a global networking community of highly polished and strategic-minded, tech-savvy, young accounting and finance professionals. So what I mean by global networking community means the accounting and finance professionals who are working in any part of the world, in any country, in any industry, in any organization, regardless of their race, religion, their nationality, they can join my community and become a part of it, and they can get lots of value from this community because it is going to be the community of highly polished and strategic minded, tech savvy young accounting and finance professionals, which is basically the need of the time. This time we need strategic minded accounting and finance professionals as opposed to some number crunchers or bean counters. So that's my vision. And my mission is to transform young accounting and finance professionals into leaders and business partners with a unique ability to add tremendous amount of value to their employers, businesses, family, and society. My ultimate aim is to create, nurture, and maintain an environment of growth, challenge, and unlimited potential to all those around me. And how I would like to reach to my vision and mission, obviously it's through goals and objectives. My goal is to develop leadership framework, or you can say a leadership roadmap that will be basically based on the 6 levels of leadership that every accounting and finance professional need in order to transform themselves into a finance business partner or a strategic advisor to their businesses or employers. This basically includes personal leadership, public leadership, technology leadership, operational leadership, strategic leadership, and financial leadership. So the leadership basically starts from your own self. If you are not able to lead yourself or influence yourself, obviously you cannot lead others, right? And in order to lead others, you first have to develop your own personal leadership. Then you will be in a position to lead other people, other teams in your organization. So that's why in my framework, I will be including personal leadership, public leadership, technology leadership. That is technology, I mean emerging technologies, as I talked before, like AI, blockchain, RPA, machine learning. Operational leadership means understanding of your business operations as opposed to just accounting and finance. Strategic leadership means understanding the value creation model of your business you are working for, how to measure the value created as opposed to just profit measuring that we used to do traditionally in accounting, and how to minimize the leakages in value creation. So you have to understand the strategic side of your business, not just the finance side. And financial leadership, that most of you, obviously, if you are a qualified professional accountant, you have obviously a financial leadership, but I will also talk about some latest trends going on into the finance, including some techniques, tools and techniques, and for example in the FP&A, like driver-based modeling, and the latest trends going on into the finance industry. So these basically is the framework which is necessary to transform young accounting and finance professionals into strategic leaders and finance business partners, and preparing themselves for the future role of accounting and finance. Basically, the future of accounting is finance business partner, and the finance business partner is the best route to reach to the CFO level or some higher C-suite level in the accounting and finance profession, so that they can not only survive but also thrive in this wave of technology-driven innovations and disruptions by securing leadership roles. So that's what my mission, vision, and objective is: to create this channel and to create a global networking community of highly polished and strategic-minded accounting professionals. Now I would like to talk with you regarding the finance transformation. Just I would like to give you some roadmap which we need to follow in order to transform ourselves into strategists or the strategic advisors. So if you see on the left hand side, most of the traditional accounting and finance professionals, they're working on the basics and acumen side, like we are reporting the past performance in the form of profit and loss account, income statement, balance sheet, cash flow statements that traditionally we are being doing. And on to some extent, some senior level posts like chief accountants or finance manager or accounting manager, they do some sort of analysis, understanding business operations, teamwork, and collaboration. So this is basically the traditional accounting. Now, in order to transform your finance function, you have to move from basics and acumen to the right hand side, that is intelligence and strategy. Intelligence means you should have your leadership skills. You should be in a position to influence the business decision, not only reporting the numbers, not only reporting the past performance of your business, but you should be able to have such deep level of business insights, understanding of the risk and opportunities facing by the business, that you are in a position to influence the business and their strategy decision making, right? And that you can only do when you have a deep understanding of the business, its value creation model, how to measure the value created, how to minimize the leakages in value creation, how to interact and build relationships with key stakeholders in your organization. So that's all what I'm going to talk about in my upcoming videos and lectures and my seminars and conferences, which I'm going to upload. So basically, this is the framework in a nutshell regarding the finance transformation. If you see, if when we talk about the value creation, or if you want to move from the average to world-class accounting professional, or you can say a value creator, you have to move from the hindsight to insight and foresight. Hindsight means reporting the past performance, that using descriptive analytics and diagnostic analytics that we usually do. I talked in my last slide. through reporting the numbers, reporting financial reporting and analysis that we usually do, through ratio analysis, we do some sort of diagnostic analysis. But really, the business people, they don't just need to know about their past performance, they need to know about their future, right? They need to know what is going to happen next. What has already happened, it's fine. They know about it, and that is of useful to in their decision making process, but they want to know about the future. So here you can make use of predictive analytics and prescriptive analytics to move from hindsight to insight and to the foresight, where you foresee the future and make useful recommendations based on the data that you have, based on the past performance that you have, and you will be in a position to advise them on the future actions and the strategic moves, strategic actions that they have to take. So if you want to see, you can pause this video and you can see different skills and requirements, tools and techniques which you will be required. So the objective of this channel and of building this community is to move you from the reporter to the level of advisor and the strategist. This here where you can create the value for your organization, not just being a number cruncher or a bean counter, but as an advisor or a strategic business partner to your employers or to your firms. So when we talk about implementing this type of culture, it's all start from the mindset. It's all about the skill set is on one side. Obviously, you need new skills. For example, you need big data analytic skills. You need some IT skills to leverage the emerging technologies like AI, blockchain. But it's all start with the right mindset. And I will talk further about the mindset in my next slide. So it's all about the mindset and the people. If you have the right mindset, if you have the right people, then only you will be in a position to transform your accounting and finance function, because it's not only about the systems and processes, systems and technology. Obviously, if you have funds, if you have financing facility, you can acquire such technology, such systems, but it's really about the mindset. If you have a strategic mindset, if you have a business mindset, if you have the right people on board, who are not just the reporter or number cruncher, who are basically an advisor and strategist, then you will be in a position to implement this culture in your organization, and you can transform yourself as well and your finance function into the role of advisor or the strategist. In the upcoming videos, I will be talking more in detail regarding each of these elements which are required, and I will explain the full value creation model and what steps and the roadmap is actually required. We will be talking in much detail in the upcoming videos. So the mindset and the skill set, when we talk about over the past several years, the research has shown that how we think is the new frontier of performance. How you think, if you take the example of world's most successful corporate leaders, for example, Bill Gates from Microsoft, Steve Jobs from Apple, Mark Zuckerberg from Facebook. Who are they? They are the college dropouts, right? Most of them from the Harvard Business School. They drop out from the college. Why? That's because of their mindset, because they have the different mindset from their peers. They could also continue their education and acquire the skill set that other students were acquiring, but they would not be in such state, in such position where they are today if they pursued the same route that their peers were taking. But it was their mindset only, that they have the different mindset that intrigued them to leave their college and to work on their passion, to work on their calling, what really align with them, who they are and what they want to do in their life. So that's all about their mindset, right? So the difference between the good and the great is the difference between your mindset and the skill set. Skills leads to performance, which is evidence of the past, whereas mindset leads to your potential, which reassures your future. With the right and growth mindset, you can acquire new skills which will be required in future in highly disruptive business environment as a result of emerging technologies like, as I told before, AI, RPA, blockchain, machine learning, big data, etc. And the skills are in plentiful supply and becoming a commodity. So, for example, if you take the example of professionally qualified accountant, if one person he is a professionally qualified accountant, CA, CCA, almost, or CPA or CMA, he has same level of technical skills, right? If he's a professionally qualified, he's a qualified accountant, they have the same level of skills. But you will see in many industries, even in your own company, some accounting professionals, they progress in their career very fast, very rapid growth they have in their careers, while others stuck in their careers. Why? What's the difference? It's only the difference of the mindset, because the skills, everyone, if you are a professionally qualified accountant, you have the same level of skills as your peers. But what make you different, what make you stand out of the crowd and make differentiate you from your other peers, it's all about your mindset, because skills are in plentiful supply and becoming commodity, whereas mindset is a rare commodity and greatly valued. If you see whether you have a growth mindset and fixed mindset, you can ask these questions to you. Whether, if on the left hand side, if you see if failure is an opportunity to grow for you, obviously it's a growth mindset. If failure is the limit of your ability, it's you have a fixed mindset. Whether challenges help you to grow or whether you don't like to be challenged. So you can pause this video and ask yourself in which mindset you fall. Either you have a growth mindset or a fixed mindset. If you have a fixed mindset, really this is the time for you to have a growth mindset and have the right mindset in order to transform yourself from the bean counter number cruncher to the finance business partner or the strategic advisors, if you want to not only survive but thrive in this wave of technology driven innovations and disruptions and the changing business needs that is going on into the market. So my objective is of this channel, and by forming this global community of accounting and finance professional, is to bring you out from your comfort and fear zone into your learning zone, and finally to your growth zone. In your learning zone, you have to deal with challenges and problems, you have to acquire new skills, you have to extend your comfort zone. In the growth zone, you have to live your dreams, you have to find the purpose, set new goals, conquer objectives. So that's what my ultimate aim is, to bring you into your growth zone. That's all regarding this introductory video to my channel. And if you want to connect with me, here are my contact details, my email ID, my WhatsApp, my LinkedIn. I would be highly pleased to connect with you all. And as I mentioned earlier, my aim is to build a global community of accounting and finance professionals. So if you're an accountant or a senior accountant or a chief accountant, accounting manager, finance manager, working in any part of the world, you're working in any organization, and if you feel you're stuck in your organization, and if you want to really upskill yourself, if you want to transform yourself from the bean counter number cruncher into a strategic leader or a finance business partner and stand out of the crowd, this is really the place where you should join. So first of all, I would highly recommend you and encourage you to subscribe to my channel, hit on the bell icon, because I am going to upload lots of high value videos and lectures and some snapshots of my seminars and conferences which I do in different countries including UAE, USA, which I'm going to share with you on the finance transformation and on the changing role of accounting in finance, on strategy and leadership topics. And by forming this community, we will be able to connect with each other, where we will learn from our peers who are working in different countries. Maybe some peers, some accountants, they are working in underdeveloped countries. They can learn from the accountants who are working in the developed countries. They can share, for example, some opportunities there. They can share their knowledge, their issues, their challenges. So lots of networking opportunity will be there, as well as there will be opportunity for you to exercise your leadership, to practice your leadership in this community. We will be giving you lots of assignments, challenges, lots of work we are going to do together. So if you feel you're stuck in your job, you don't have enough opportunities at your job to really grow out, come outside of your comfort zone and really work on the business side and strategic side, here this is the platform where you can join and really transform yourself into finance business partner or a strategic advisor. That's all from your side. I will see you after a couple of days, maybe within 2 to 3 days. I will be starting to upload the high value videos. So just subscribe to this channel, stay tuned, and I would be glad to connect with you all. Thank you.